going to be working on March, the end of March and the beginning of April, so the week of Easter. So I hope you can join me and have a good time. Okay, so I'm going to be using this piece of scrapbook paper, and it is the Paper Studio. It's from Hobby Lobby, and I'm gonna be doing these two pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take them off so that I can do them without thinking. And put these here. Hope you can see okay. I grabbed two. I did. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I do want to make this an Easter spread. Now I am a Christian, and I have decided to make this spread focused on the cross, because I think that's what Easter is about, and I am gonna enjoy doing this spread. So my plan for this spread is in this section here to have a cross with some flowers, and then some more flowers over here, and then do a sidebar with a big giant quote. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna keep the pink. I think I'm going to, and I'm gonna keep most of the green, get rid of this green, get rid of this green. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this green washi. This washi I believe is from Amazon. I do enjoy using washi a lot. And I'm gonna make a little divide there. And I think this is what my cross is gonna sit on. And I'm gonna stand there. I got a new X-Acto knife, so I shouldn't have as many troubles this week with it as I did last week. And I think I am gonna make one here too, and I'm gonna take this all across. I'm gonna try and line this up on the bottom as much as I can. I like the polka dots. This is obviously supposed to resemble grass. It's not exact. I didn't have a grass one. They do make grass ones. I do not have any. But I wanted something bright and pretty and fun, and I thought that would do it. So these are my two divides. And now that I'm looking at it, I believe I want this one down one. So I'm gonna just peel this up, and I'm gonna put it down one, because my weekends aren't especially busy, and I have lots of room to play on the weekends with my spread, and I'm okay to lose that room on the weekends. I like that better. So my cross is gonna go here. My flowers are gonna go here, and I'm really excited about the flowers and what I'm gonna do with those. I did want to mention that this week Hobby Lobby was having a sale, and I bought these, and I think they're really neat. So I'm gonna really quick run you through what these are. These are sticker planning guides, and I have never used them. I have been planning since August, and I've never used them. I punched this myself with my blue puncher that you saw in my last video. I just cut the side off, punched it, and put it in here because I thought it would be easier. So what these are is, you've probably seen a lot of people use wax paper, and I just thought this would be a little bit easier. And then I can keep it in a book. It has all the layouts, so it has vertical, which is what I use. It has dashboard, it says up here in the corner. It has horizontal, which is what I use to journal. It has the monthly, which I'm especially excited about because I find the monthly a little bit harder. And then it has a custom, so just a blank spread. You can do whatever you want with it. I am gonna go back, and I'm not gonna actually use them, I don't think, but I am gonna show you what it looks like. So you can do it one of two ways. You can just plan it with their guides, or you can pop in your own sheet underneath, because I did punch them, and I punched them for that reason. I wanted, and that's part of the beauty of Happy Planner, is that you can punch it yourself and you can make it your own. So you can see their guides are just slightly off, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to see if it was any different, and I'm glad I did see. The guides are just a little bit off, but if I'm just not sure if my sticker placement is gonna be right, or if a sticker is gonna look good with a particular washi, this is a really good thing that you can do. So for example, maybe I want to think, okay, do I want to add a little bit more washi up here? I can add it and go, no, I don't like that. I'm gonna put it over here. Or no, I don't like that. And maybe I just don't like it at all. Or I can say, what about stickers? Maybe I wanna put a sticker in one spot, but I'm just not quite sure how it will look. So I can take a sticker. Let's take one of these. This is the Beauty and Florals book because I struggle with these kind of stickers. This is from the Beauty and Florals, which I used last week. It was just the first book I came across. And I think, oh, maybe I want to try it here. Or, I don't love that so much. Maybe I'll try it. Oops, maybe I'll try it here. It just gives you something to do. I actually really like that. That's really cute. I don't think I'm going to use it this week, but I need to remember that because it is cute. The sticker book I'm going to be using this week is I'm going to be using the blank one that Happy Planner came out with. I think it was in the Be Happy box, if I'm not mistaken. And these are the coloring page ones where you can color them in yourself. I just kept them in here. And I'm going to be using the tulips because I think they're very spring-like, very Easter-like. And I think they're just really pretty. So I'm gonna take out a handful of those and get them on this guide and see where I want them. So I think I wanna do them like this. And I might do a couple of leaves as well. So you can see they can kind of go wherever. I'm gonna use it as kind of like a garden scene, sort of. I don't want anything too crazy garden-like, but I do want it to be very reminiscent of, like, you know, what you would picture when Jesus rose, you know? I imagine it was a beautiful thing, and that's what I want to show. So these are the ones I want. These are kind of difficult to get out of here just because the sticker book doesn't have a lot of give. So I'm gonna get these ones ready. I think I'll do one more, maybe two more. I have a funny story to tell you all about this scrapbook paper, and I can't wait to tell you. It was so funny. My husband and I were just dying laughing over it. It was a very windy day. I live in Iowa, in case you did not know that. And it is Iowa, which is flat land. We do have some hills. It's not super flat, but there's a lot of flat lands here. And I'm in the middle of a town, so I'm not out in the country or anything. But it was very windy that day. I think I'll make that one my last one. And I was driving down, my husband was driving the car, and I thought to myself, we had the window cracked because it was a nice day. It wasn't too bad. It was a nice day. And it was a little bit warm for spring here. And this paper was in a bag on the dash. And we went to go around a corner and the bag flew out of the window. And, you know, it was only 69 cents or something. I had 2 pieces in there, so it was like $1.30 or something for the whole thing, which isn't too bad. So I thought, well, that's gone. I'm never gonna see that again. So we went about our day. There was no way I could just hop out of the car and get it. We went about the day, and a couple hours later, we were driving down the same road, and I thought to myself, I should try that and see if I can find it. And sure enough, there on the side of the road, I hopped out and it was still sitting there. It was a very windy day. And I thought, you know what? Thank you, Lord. That was such a nice thing to see. There was my paper for my cross. So I didn't have to buy it. It was still there. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna mark this for a cross. I don't want it to be super big. I want it to go this way and this way. Just in Saturday and Sunday. I want it to be a little off center. So I'm gonna mark it here. And I think I want it, this little ruler is my son's, and it works so perfect for planning supplies because it is not very big and it's so easy to keep on my desk. So I'm gonna mark it there. And no, I have no idea what I just marked. I just put a little pencil mark there because I am not good at exact measurements. So I eyeball everything. So this is a paper trimmer. If you do not have a paper trimmer, run to the store right now and get one because they are amazing and you will thank me because they are so nice. You get perfect cuts every single time. I got this paper because it looks like wood and it's a cross and I wanted it to look like a wooden cross, of course. So that's why I got it. So back to our guides here. Now I am gonna take this off of the guides eventually. So there's my cross. And this one's gonna be shorter, of course. Now, do I want it to be under or over? I am gonna mark that one more time. And I think I'm going to, one of my children stole my scissors, so I'm gonna cut this one more time off camera. Sorry about that. Because my kids took my scissors. Do I want it under? I wish you guys could tell me. Do I want it under? I think I do want it under. I think that looks better. I think I'm gonna do it just like that. So that's what I want it to look like, something like that. So you can see kind of what I've done here. These things, they say, are not permanent. You can't leave stickers on here, but you can leave them on there for a little bit. Now, I do have pink on here and up here. So I do wanna go with a little bit of pink in my flowers. So I'm just gonna take a mild liner. These are by the Zebra brand. I really love these. And I'm just gonna lightly fill in some of these. So I'm just gonna fill in some of the pink. These are very mild. They're called mild liners for a reason. They're very mild. And then I'm gonna take the darker one. This is, so you can see it's just one shade darker. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of detail work with them. I think that's a flower, right? It looks like a flower. It kind of looks like a leaf too. But I'm calling it a flower. So, and then I'm gonna take the green one. This is a mild liner as well. Actually, you know what? I think I might take a colored pencil because I want it just a little bit lighter than that even. I want the flowers to really, these are from Amazon. These are Bellafie, I think. I'm not sure on the name. They're from Amazon. My mom loves Amazon, and so she gets us all these good deals. So I'm just gonna lightly shade in these. You might not even be able to see this, but I can see it just a little bit, which is what I want. I don't want it to be broadcasted as, whoa, bright leaves. I want it to be just barely visible because I really want the actual flower to steal the show with it, with these particular. And these are really pretty. And I'm gonna turn this upside down. I said last week, maybe I should have called myself the upside down planner. I do a lot of things upside down. And I think it is because I'm left-handed. I've noticed the discs kind of get in the way of my hand a little bit and stuff. But that's okay. And that's why they're so easy to customize, because you can take it off of the disc. And I'm just keeping it on the discs to show you guys what I want to do. Now the next thing I think I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the papers off of the guides. Take them out. That worked so well, you guys. You should totally go buy those. I had a set. I bought mine. They were originally $10, and I accidentally took this one. I'm gonna put that right back in. They were originally $10, but they were 40% off. And that is so cheap. So here we are back to this. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take away that because it kind of throws me off and I'm not gonna use it for notes. I'm gonna use my Bic Whiteout Easy Correct probably overdid that a little bit, but that's okay. And then I think I'm gonna do my cross first. So I wanna make sure, I did wanna do that one behind. So I'm gonna lay it back down, make sure I did it right. So see, I must not have measured right. So I will trim that once I paste it though. I think that'll be easier. Now, do I want it to go in front of the grass? Or do I want it, yeah, I think I do. I think I want the cross in the foreground. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one first. This is just an Elmer's dot runner. You know, I probably will at some point get something a little bit more, you know, plannery. But for now, it works just fine for me. Okay, so I've got that on there. I'm gonna turn it, trim it, and while I'm at it, because these bug me, I think I am gonna just run the thing over this too. I really wish I had one that was not with big thick lines, you know, more neutral, but I'm using what I've got and I'm trying not to spend any money right now, or as much money as I can. It's hard when you really enjoy doing something not spending money, especially when they just came out with new product. And you guys, I resisted all the new products so far. I'm not saying it will always be like that. This looks a little crooked, but it's not. I think it's because I did the white line crooked, and I have an idea about fixing this. So I'm not too worried about it yet. Okay, so we got our cross. I think that looks really pretty. And I think we should start laying flowers because I think the flowers are gonna make it pop. Now, these flowers do look a little big in comparison to the cross. I mean, they look half the size, but I can kind of live with that. I'm okay with that. So you see I went under the line. I want it to look a little bit more like I planned it. So I'm actually gonna take these off. And I think my kids stole my tweezers too. Oh, there's my scissors. So I'm just gonna have to survive without them for this video. I should have been a little bit more prepared. So I got one there. I think I'll put one here. I kind of want them to go different ways. And I will trim this one. I really love these. These are so pretty. I wasn't sure when I got them if I was gonna like them. Like, I wasn't sure, like, oh, you know, you're supposed to color them for me. That's the whole point of buying stickers, you know. But I actually think these are really cute. I think what I'll do is I'll clean this up off a screen because that doesn't want to come up and I don't want to mess with it too much. So I'll clean that up before I actually deal with it. It'll be just fine. So these are peeling up pretty easy. And I think, you know what I could do? I think I'm gonna go that way. And for some people it might seem a little bit wasteful that I'm trimming some of the sticker off. But I usually have a place where I save them. And I think most planners do. And then you can come back and use them later. And that's what I'll do with them. I'll find a new spot for them. I'm not too worried about that. I'm pretty frugal. I don't spend money on myself very well. And so I try to take care of what I do get. This is looking so cute. Now I have two going that way and I don't really care for that. I want one to go this way. And I was a yearbook editor in high school, and one of the tricks they taught us when we were doing layouts was to make sure your eyes point into your page. So I followed that throughout my life because I think that's such good advice. So I'm gonna take this one and I wanna make it kind of go this way a little bit. So then it takes my eyes back in a little bit, which is what I want. And I think I will cut this. These ones, dude, I don't know if it's the paper or if it's just the sticker paper, but they are struggling a little bit more than normal to come off. That bugs me. Okay, so I think that is really, really cute. I do have extras, and I think I will put one up here. I still have 2 or 3 kind of off screen here on my guide sheet. I don't want too many over there because I want the cross, like I said, to be the focal point over there. But I'm pretty excited about this. Let's make it a different height. Kind of pull this up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Okay, that's cute. This one's a little bigger, so I'm actually gonna trim it before I even take it off. And I think we'll put I don't care for that. Maybe we'll find some other place for that one, but for right now, I don't like that. Okay, now, so this is what we've got so far, and I really like it. I like the cross. The next thing I wanted to do was the sidebar. Now the sidebar usually goes up and down. I usually put a big long box sticker or something like that, but for this one, I wanted to do something different. So I'm gonna turn it sideways. And I bought these at Hobby Lobby. They were originally $4.99, and they were on sale for $1.24. These are the Paper Studio. And I've never really used this brand much, but I'm really liking it. So I did pre-plan. You'll see they are coming off a little bit. That is me, not them, because I wanted to see if I could fit the words. So I'm gonna write, and they work perfect right there. And they're super shiny. And I'm gonna try and keep it as lined up as I can. I'm gonna write, "He is risen." I'm gonna leave a little space. Now I thought, should I do all one color? That looks so cute. Okay, so that one's a little crooked. You guys probably will catch that before I just did. Okay. I think it looks really cute. I thought I could keep them all in the yellow color, but I decided to switch it up. So these ones were not on sale. They were $2.99. It's just one big sheet, but I only needed a couple letters. So I only needed the one. And these are a different font, which is what I wanted. And these are skinnier, but what I'm gonna do is, you know what? I'm gonna practice my own advice here. I'm gonna take these off and I'm gonna see if I like this, you guys. I'm gonna see if this is gonna look as cute as I think it is, and I think it's going to. I may have to use some sticky under these. They look like they're not wanting to stick too well. But what I'm thinking about, and I think this is gonna look really cute, is I'm thinking about drawing in this washi again. I'm just gonna rip it because it doesn't need to be perfect right now. And I wanna see if the pink is gonna look good under it. And I think that will. It doesn't stick on there because of the material, but I think it's going to look really cute. And that'll help the height difference because these are smaller. I don't know if you can see very well, but these are smaller letters. And so then this washi will bring it up a little bit, and then I can put my leftover leaves or flowers beside it. So that worked really well, that guide. I'm glad I got it. So I'm gonna pull that off. I'm gonna pull this washi out. It just comes off super quick. I'm gonna take it sideways. I'm gonna lay it down. And I do want this to be fairly clean cut. actually gonna make that go up here. Last week I struggled to hide that big blob of whiteout, and I don't wanna make that mistake again. So I'm gonna take it a little farther up, and then I'm gonna lay my letters down. I know this probably is getting very long yet again, and hopefully that's okay. You can always fast forward or not. And I do want these even. Like, I've thought about going up and down, but I really just want this to look very I wish I had my tweezers. I don't know what I did with them. I'm blaming my kids, but it very well could have been me. There. 2 more. I'm gonna go upside down because that's what I do. I can just see better for some reason. So weird. Right. Get my in there. I think that looks so pretty. Make sure those are stuck real good. And I have a leaf. I have a tiny little leaf here, which I'm gonna use over here. And then I have one here. I don't know if I wanna do anything with that one. I think I might actually cut it. I told you guys last week I like to cut them, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this part and then save the bottom part for later. There, now I have a much smaller leaf, and I think I want to keep that because it does match the color. I don't really want the one there because I want it to be a phrase. So I think I might just leave that. I might put this here. And I think that looks really cute. We're getting there. We're almost done. That was a little crooked. Okay. So this leaves me still a lot of room to write. And I've used my whole sidebar, so I do need a little bit of extra room in my spread, but I don't know if I need that much. So I think I might look for my boxes and see if maybe there's a box or 2. I'm not sure I want to do that because I really like it just as it is. And I'm not sure if I could do it justice with using boxes, but let's see. The other thing I did want to do while I'm here is with the cross, and I'm looking at my washi. This is all my skinny washi, and I want to use this yellow, and I know I don't have yellow anywhere but here, and I kind of want to tie it together. So I'm going to use, even though this is kind of a greenish yellow, I want to pull this greenish yellow over here, and I want to make it look like the rays of sun coming out of the cross, like little lines coming out, because I think it'll look really pretty. So I'm just gonna cut some random pieces, and I'll probably trim them a little bit because I don't want it to cover words or names or dates or anything like that. But I do want to just make it like very exciting, and I'm not sure I love that. Maybe it's how I have it. Maybe that's better. I don't need a bunch of it because it is a bright color. I just want a little bit, and I think cutting it may help because I don't want to go over my numbers or my days. So I'm gonna trim that. probably like, hey, you're covering your day. I did see that. And yes, I do need to retrim it. I think that's kind of cute. And I try to cut things at different angles. I don't always like them to be the same. Sometimes I like to switch it. Oh, come off my finger. Okay. So there. That kind of gives emphasis to that side. I really like that. I think that looks really pretty. I'm trying to decide if I want to put anything else here or here. I kind of want to add something here. So let's get out some boxes. Maybe that's what I am missing. And I think I might add lines because I am still schooling. And above anything, my things need to be productive and I have to have them, they have to be functional. So I keep this in the front of my planner. I think I used a green one last week and I actually prefer my green one over that one, but this one's handy and I know where it's at and I'm gonna use it too. So actually let's go ahead and do a couple lines. I'm gonna take my micron. This is the 0.25, so the 0.25 is a little smaller. And I think I'm gonna do up and down. Now I do turn this upside down too, but not for the other reasons that I do upside down, because I bought this used and there's a whole bunch of little indents on these, so they kind of make a little jump. But if I use the bottom of it, it doesn't do that. So it's just my way to not have to buy a new set yet, because I don't want to have to do that. So I'm just gonna I'm not gonna do the circles or the circles on this one. Now see, that one did jump just a little bit either way. It bugs me. I hate it when it does that. It looks fine, but okay. This one, I know this is getting long. It went a little too short. Okay. We are in a new town for a little while. My husband's had some health issues that we're getting taken care of. And so Easter's gonna look a little different to us. We're going to a much larger church than we're used to. And I'm kind of excited to see what they do. You know, you go to your own church for so long that you kind of forget people don't always do things quite like you do. So this will be interesting to see how they do it. And my mother-in-law always sends my kids clothes for Easter, like an Easter outfit for my daughter and an Easter suit for my son. So I'm always super excited to see what exactly she sent. And then I try to match my clothes to my daughter's clothes and then my husband's clothes to my son's clothes. It's not always possible, but I do try to do the best I can. Okay. I liked that a lot. I'm glad I did those. I think that did really help. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I am gonna add some boxes, and I think I am gonna try to bring in this green. I didn't like the brown. The brown seemed a little dark, and I wasn't really fond of it. So you'll see right here, there's a little jump from the stencil acting up, and I'm gonna cover it. And that's one of my favorite little tricks, is if there's a flaw, just cover it. That's what your stickers are for. And I'm gonna put one here. And then I'm out of that size for this one. So I'm gonna jump over here. And I think, do I wanna put one there? I kinda like that they're all up here. And I don't think I'd want one under there. So I think I'm gonna leave it, but I am gonna put a box down here. However, I think I might do another green line. Let's see. because this is a nice long line here. Let's see what it looks like. We got our green, and that'll just bring more to it. And let's see if I wish I had yellow boxes. And you know what? I probably do somewhere. I have no earthly idea which book they would be in, and I'm not gonna take the time when I've already done a lot of time on this video. And we'll add a couple of pink boxes. I'm gonna use a couple different colors of pink because this is a darker pink, and these are light and dark pink. And I kind of wanna, that looks cute. I do like that. This one I'm gonna put over here. I don't wanna put a ton up there because I've already got quite a bit up there, but I think I will put one little box up here because I'm gonna have to have room to write on Friday. And I don't know what all I have to do. And then let's see, for the weekend, let's put this one right in the middle. Like I said, my weekends are not super busy anymore. So, and I know you guys can't see me flipping through, but this is the Colorful Boxes sticker book. I use these a lot. They're just a really good size, a really good selection rather. And I think I'm gonna stick with this. This is the same as this, but I'm gonna turn it this way and kind of cover it up. So it's a little different, but kind of the same. And then I still have room to write for the weekend and Thursday and Friday even. Let's look at it. I think it's cute. Let's clean up this washi down here. I can leave, which is one of my favorite things. I can leave these because they match the spread. I don't usually match them to it. I usually try to cover them or color them in a different color, but I think for this time, they fit just fine. Okay. I got our date, our month, got our sidebar, got our boxes. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna clean this up off screen so you guys don't have to sit through all this. I know this is a little wonky here. I don't love it, but there's not much I can do about it as of right now. I may work at it later. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is for my Easter spring spread, and I really enjoyed it. I do feel like I need something more right here. You know what? A flower. Why don't we go ahead and do that? I have a little leaf. Sorry, you thought you were done, huh? I have a little leaf. We'll put that here. And let's go back and find another flower because it does need something down there. It looks a little weird. And I'm not sure if I have any of the tulips left. I do. Okay, good. That's exactly what it means. So it's okay to keep playing around if you don't feel like something looks quite right. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. That looks a lot better just with the one, but I think I'm gonna add another one because the other side needs something too. And this one's probably gonna be a little big, but I'm gonna try it there. And that does take away a little room to write, but like I said, my weekends are not that busy on purpose. I like to get all my stuff done throughout the week so that I don't have to spend my whole weekend working. I'd rather get some time off, time to spend with my kids and family when we're not schooling, time to spend with my husband or go somewhere or do something or just rest. Okay, this looks a little funny, so I might actually just take a whole one. And we are gonna have to color that in. I'm gonna take this one off. I think it's the way I cut it. There. I'm gonna color that in real quick and then we'll be done. So we're gonna, okay. And this kind of makes it go all the way across, which I really kind of like that. It's not what I actually intended to do, but now that it's done, I'm glad I did do it that way. And let's just lightly color these. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this spread. I enjoyed making it. I'm going to really enjoy using it. It's really pretty to me. Let me know what you think in the comments and subscribe. Tell your friends about my page. I know it's brand new. I've got a whole 5 or 6 of you on here, but I'm thankful for each one of you. So have a great week.